Okay, I'd like to welcome everybody to episode 4 of Dinner with Dan. We're going to call this the Greek Festival edition.
Woohoo.
This is, we're actually taping on Sunday, September 7th, 2025. I am Daniel Gyros. I live on Rowe Avenue, on the historic bricks of Rowe Avenue in Dayton's Five Oaks area. Just so you know, before I introduce everybody that's going to be joining us, I want to let all our listeners know that we are now coast to coast. We have listeners from Portland, Oregon to Portland, Maine. So if you draw...
Who's Portland, Maine?
Polly.
Oh, Duncan.
So if you...
Wait, isn't he missing?
I'm going to get there. Trust me. I'll get there, Eleni. Trust me. Okay, so get a ruler, draw a line from Portland, Oregon to Portland, Maine, and then draw it down to Wichita Falls, Texas, and then draw it back up to Portland, Oregon. And that's our podcast triangle.
We need the dolmas.
So right now we have a podcast triangle. We're getting a lot of the country
You'll
covered.
find them easily.
Hopefully we'll eventually get into California and Florida and other parts. But right now we're happy with our podcast triangle. And I want to give you an update from the Block Party edition from last week. You know, we were hoping that Duncan, also known as Paul Robinson, our friend who's walking on the Appalachian Trail, we were hoping that he was going to be able to call in. Unfortunately, the whole time during the block party, he was unable to find cell service. He did call me the following day, and the update on Duncan's hike along the Appalachian Trail is he's now gone over 1,900 miles,
Across town.
and he is in the state of Maine. He does listen. He listened to the block party update, block party edition last week. He's in the state of Maine, and he's sure that he will complete all 2,100 miles before September 30th on the northbound trail closure. Once again, Duncan remains my hero, even though my dinner mates have issues about Duncan. He does remain my hero, and all I can say.
I don't know him, so I have no issues.
Well, you know, he's 55 years old. He quit his job at CareSource, and he started walking the Appalachian Trail.
Yes.
And he's now gone 1,900 miles.
Nothing like a midlife crisis.
Exactly.
That's not a midlife crisis.
Yes, it is.
No,
Trust me. I've
no.
read like 7 books on the subject.
Okay, well, now I'm going to introduce people that are going to be with us tonight. We've got regulars, Nan Whaley and Sam Braun, and Eddie Garris, who's in the basement now, but he's going to come up.
He'll be
He just
joining us in a
got
minute.
back from his epic adventure. But I'm happy to say that since this is the Greek Festival edition, this is the 57th annual Greek Festival, according to TV. And the Greek Orthodox
The block
Church.
party's gone 1 year longer than the Greek Fest.
Right, yeah. The Greek Orthodox Church here.
Man, I'm old,
the
so I've been
Annunciation, right?
to a lot of
Annunciation.
those, yes.
Yeah, Annunciation Greek Orthodox Church is less than a mile from where we are right now. So a lot of times on a nice evening, if you got your windows open, you can hear the Greek music playing during the festival. It's one of Dayton's premier festivals. And I've always found it interesting that the Greeks always have their festival the same weekend the Italians have their festival.
Yeah, what's that about?
The
Well,
Greeks did it
because
first.
they don't like each other.
Well, I guess,
And
you know,
yeah.
and you know.
And the Italians have no homemade food.
Whoa, we're going to have some
There
smackdown
might be
with
some
the Italian
spaghetti,
people.
but everything else is like you're purchasing it.
Is that right?
Yeah.
I
never really
agree.
gone
The,
to
the
the
Greek
Italian-
food is better.
There you go.
Well,
Italian
there's that
festival
for
food.
obviously, but the thing is, you could buy that food anywhere that they have. So why?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's like
I mean, a bunch of old Greek ladies have been
if you
cooking
like
for
Greek
weeks.
food and Italian food, the Greek fest food is better.
I'm with you
Even
there.
If you like both of them.
Yeah.
These are amazing.
Greek
So
Street.
anyhow, we have a special guest here
Chris
tonight with
Spiritos.
us.
He's the best cook
It's
ever.
a lady that I've known since I believe 2008, named Eleni Preto. And for those of you who don't know what Eleni means, that's Helen in Greek, right? It's
Yep.
Helen in Greek. So I've
my
known
secret
Eleni.
name.
I met her down at the coffee shop during what I consider the golden age of the coffee shop in the Oregon district. She has become one of my closest friends, and she has always been my go-to resident Greek person. Her mother was born and raised in Greece, and Lenny was raised Greek Orthodox, and she's here today to help us get through everything Greek. Now, I'm going to just explain briefly my infatuation with Greeks and the Greek culture. My children get tired of hearing me say that I wish I'd been born Greek, and they get tired of me saying that I wished I could come back as a Greek lobster fisherman. I used to say Greek lobster fisherman in Maine until I started watching Catch a Claw, where that's pretty cold water in Maine. So now I want to be a Greek lobster fisherman in Greece.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You do.
a lot better.
Better
A lot
weather.
better.
Yeah, you do.
When I was
Prettier,
You
too.
want to be anything.
I mean,
in
Maine's
Greece.
pretty enough, but
Yeah. When I was a young assistant attorney general, I was mentored by the first Greek I ever met. His name was Socrates J. Space.
Yep. So.
And he taught me the joy and the happiness of everything Greek. So ever since then, I've gravitated to hanging around with Greek people, especially when it comes to food. Those of you who know my past know that I was a regular at Limbo's, which was run by the Leokakis family,
Greeks.
Greeks. And after they closed, I started hanging out at Legacy, which was an old Golden Nugget, which was also run by Greeks. So anyhow, then it's no surprise that I met Eleni. So Eleni, go ahead and introduce yourself. Tell us what you brought here today,
yeah.
because we always tell people what we're eating.
Okay. I'm Eleni Preto, and I was told that I just had to bring some stuff, and somebody else was bringing some stuff, but the other somebody's not here.
That'd be my son,
So-
Marty.
I brought dolmades, and don't let them fool you. Real Greeks cook them with hamburger and rice.
Ah.
I mean, fill them with rice and, those currants, all you want, but the real ones have ground beef.
Is that right?
Oh,
Do
yeah.
people not put ground beef in them now, or like?
Well, have you had any with ground beef anywhere?
They usually don't have ground beef.
That's
But
right,
I'm a
because
fan of this.
they're Mediterranean, not Greek.
Ah.
Uh-huh. The Turks put, rice in them.
Oh, the Turks don't put the ground beef in it.
For some reason not. I mean, maybe there are some somewhere, but pretty much what I found is that the so-called Mediterranean restaurants that sort of act Greek
Are really acting Turkish.
are really, no, they're not acting, they really are Turkish.
Oh, okay.
But,
Or they could be somewhere else in the Mediterranean.
yes. Well, Azra made great food,
right.
and hers really was similar to a lot of Southern Greek stuff. So anyway, the dolmades came from, we're doing a plug for Chris Spiritos at Greek Street.
Oh, where's that?
It's in Cross Point, and he is an amazing Greek cook.
Oh, I'll have
And-
to go down there.
So he makes the
And
dolmades.
it's called
and-
Greek Street.
It's called Greek Street, and he made these for us.
Oh, nice.
And
Is it a sit-down restaurant?
it's very casual.
Do you order at a do you order at a?
You can't.
desk?
You order at the counter,
But they have tables.
but they do have tables, and they have outside you can eat at. I'm kind of a big fan of to go.
Good to know,
And
right, Dan? Have to check it out.
Yeah, heck yeah.
I mean, he has pasticcio that's excellent. He has moussaka, which I don't like, so I know you just shouldn't put potatoes in it. You know how it is. Leave it out of the. Yeah, well, his is good. It is good.
Ezra makes the grapes. She does make a good one.
I don't think I've had hers.
It's very good.
And he makes spanakopita like the way my mother did, which is in a pan and then you cut it up. I mean, occasionally we made the trigana, but it's a lot more labor intensive. And I've never made them that way. I'm not that good a cook. So, okay, what did I bring? Then I was at a lack of trying to figure out what else to get besides a Greek salad. And I might say that this is a standard Greek salad my mom would have made. Maybe people would have thrown garbanzo beans in it. Greeks a lot just make that tomato, cucumber, onion kind of salad.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
Well, okay, yeah. So
And
it has
feta
olives,
cheese.
onions, and feta.
I'm here to
And-
tell you, the salad is great.
Well, it's a real Greek salad, and nobody seems to like anchovies, but I do, and
I
we
do,
always.
too.
Oh, I'm sorry. We always had them on
I
the
got
side,
anchovies
though.
out there if you want anchovies.
When I was a kid, they were always on the side. So this is baba ganoush, and it's really actually a Turkish dish, but it did migrate to Greece, so you can get it in Greece, and we had it a lot more than hummus.
Right.
Yeah, and I like it way better than hummus. And
What's the difference between baba ganoush and hummus?
hummus is garbanzo beans predominantly, and I think tahini and something else. And baba ganoush is like roasted eggplant and tahini and some other stuff.
So the eggplant makes the baba ganoush.
Right, and I didn't put any garlic in this.
Oh, really?
Correct.
Now I can eat it.
You can. Because it said on the can, because I secretly know where to get the really good stuff, you can add garlic, and I did not. I didn't add any salt either because I just didn't, because my mom never did. Like, we don't salt stuff.
When did your mom come to America?
So my mother came in 1952, I think, to go to college at UD, and my dad came when he was a little kid because
She went to college at UD?
Well, yeah, that's where my parents met.
Oh, wow.
My parents met on a bus going to UD.
I met my wife at UD.
It's a popular place to meet. My best friend, who was married 50 years this year, who used to live on Row when the Jennelsons lived here,
Oh.
they met at UD.
Who's that? What's their name?
Darcy.
What? Do you know which house?
No.
Okay.
I mean, it's been a long time. It was not too many in.
Oh, so more towards that top of the street.
And that side of the street.
Okay. Maybe like where the Nolans are around there.
And my
Hi.
my godmother actually lived on Grafton. Hi, Eddie.
You get salad and how do you say it again?
Dolmades.
Tomatas. And then Marty's supposed to come with the gyros, but they haven't materialized yet. Welcome back.
Have we covered all the food I brought?
I think so.
So we have tzatziki sauce for
Tzatziki
the
sauce,
dolmades,
too.
but
So good.
is that our preference? No, our preference is absolutely egg and lemon sauce. That you
What sauce?
egg and lemon avolo,
Okay.
and it doesn't reheat great because you've made it like over pretty much almost no heat, and you've beaten up the egg whites, and then you throw in a little broth, and then you throw in the yellow parts. So then how do you move that across town
It's good.
and not reheat it? I couldn't come up with a thought. And Chris told me, give it up, Eleni, just bring the tzatziki sauce. So
So what's your favorite Greek food of all Greek food?
if I could only have, how many things do I get?
Two things.
Okay. It's
How about
dolmades.
two things, like a appetizer, an entree, and a dessert? Three things.
Three things. Okay.
Well, first of all, screw that. I don't want the appetizer that badly. I like baba ganoush.
Yes.
Oh, that's an appetizer.
Dolmades is my favorite thing, but spanakopita is in real close proximity. And stuffed eggplant is really fabulous, but stuffed tomatoes are the most fabulous. But it's really hard to scoop them out just right
Yes,
and not
I
have
know.
it fall apart.
Yeah.
But my mother used to make them, and they were to die for. Dessert. We talked about this. My mom used to make a dessert called placundia, which was weird, but I've been doing research on it really I've been looking for 2 years because I can't find it in a cookbook anywhere.
Wow.
Well, I don't know. I decided to spell it differently and looked it up, and anyway, it's the precursors of pizza for some god unknown reason, and it's really like something called, in Italian, I guess it's placenta cake. In Greek, it's plakuntos, and it's really more like a custard. And they used to use those rusk toasts. My mom would just chop those up and make them really finely ground, and then throw the eggs and the milk and the sugar in there, and that's basically all it was. So it's custard, and it would separate itself out. But then I figured out, this is a weird thing about desserts. My mom, it was like, she made placundio. My aunt would make baklava. She made those cookies sometimes, they make them two ways. It's courgette and coulis, and I think the coulis are the ones with the powdered sugar.
Yeah.
And rarely she made those. She made chocolate chip cookies and fruit pie. And one day, about 10 years ago, long after my mom was gone, I realized that my mother's father was a baker, and they owned a bakery. And so, did they bake at home? Of course not.
Right.
Baked goods just came home.
Yeah.
So my mom didn't really bake much stuff.
Hey, can you get me some grape leaves?
Absolutely.
And the other thing that my mother explained was during the war, and I think this is how the other dessert came about.
World War II,
Yes.
when she was a little
When she
girl
was
in
little,
Greece.
they had, stuff was rationed.
Yeah.
So there were a lot of things that were ingredients swapped. And she said flour was really very carefully rationed.
Sure.
So I think that kind of determined what you got.
What you got and what you made. And so she moved here, and then would she go back to visit?
No, not that often. I mean, their letters were written back and forth, and at some point in my adulthood, she went back, and then she went back pretty often. They had more money when I wasn't a kid anymore,
Right, right.
when they didn't have kids. And my uncle did come here once.
What was her name?
Klutra,
And where do they live in Greece?
in a town called Aegean, and it's on the Peloponnese in the northern part, like near where the canal is. Like the canal goes through, and that's how you get down into the Peloponnese. But they lived in the most northern part, and he lives in Athens. She had a bunch of other siblings, but they were half siblings because his first wife died. And then my mom's mom died also when she was like a teenager. So at some point in time, her uncle, Uncle Arthur, he married this woman named Chrysula Palizzo, and she used to own that little restaurant, Pizza Villa, in Shoppers Fair that had the...
Up on Salem?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, she used to own that restaurant. Anyway, she was my godmother. She brought my mom here to go to UD.
So that's how your mom got here.
Right. My dad got here in an also weird way, which was that his sister... I mean, the truth is that my dad always said that he came because his sister was lonely, and his mother claimed his sister was lonely. But this was like in the 40s was when his sister was here, and she was sent to college at Western College for Women. Now, there are a lot of colleges in the world, and I knew my grandma.
That's the one down by Miami, right?
Yeah, it was incorporated into Miami. But I did know my grandma, and she wouldn't have just sent her kids. There was a lot of political unrest in Puerto Rico in the 40s.
Yeah.
And I think that they said, oh, we're sending him here for this reason. And then my dad came because his sister was lonely. But my dad was probably sent because it was safer.
Yeah.
Right, that makes sense. Marty, you brought second
Look at all
second
this
fill.
food.
So
Marty Garris.
it was safer. And anyway, so my dad was here for a few years with his sister, and then he went back to Puerto Rico for high school, and then his sister died in a plane crash.
Oh, how sad.
It is sad because two small children died, and that's why that thing drops out, and you're supposed to put it on your face first.
Yeah.
That particular plane crash caused the airlines to do that next thing. So anyway,
It made the airline industry say for children, like to do what?
well, they didn't have those things that dropped out of there.
They didn't.
No.
Marty, welcome.
Welcome.
Thank you, Marty.
Abundance.
Can we?
Over here.
For everybody,
So it's
just to
me,
let you know,
Hero.
Marty Garris, my son,
Yes.
my second son, went to the Greek festival and I guess convinced the people to let us make our own gyros. So it looks like he brought in almost a whole lamb,
Yeah.
a whole bunch of pita bread, and a whole bunch of other stuff. So Marty, looks,
Marty, how'd you get them to agree to do this?
Why not? And it's the end of the
it's
day.
his charming smile.
I mean,
How'd you
it's
get
the
them
end
to
of the
agree?
day.
I bought I call it a bag of Euro meat and
Wait, you haven't seen the best part.
Oh, look at that.
and then a tub
Will that
of
be enough?
What is it?
and then
Tzatziki
the
sauce.
baklava.
Oh man, we've got more tzatziki sauce than the world needs.
Yeah. It was cheaper to do that than to buy individual
Yeah.
gyros
Yeah.
for you guys.
So
Thanks,
Marty, come over here real quick.
I had to go feed my daughter.
I know you got to go feed your daughter, but we're doing this podcast. I want to thank you for going to the Greek festival. You brought pastries too, right?
They're down there. You
Okay,
got your
great.
baklava and your Greek assorted pastries.
Okay. Now, just so you know, this is the Greek festival edition, and my son Marty and his lovely wife Julie went to Greece on their honeymoon.
That's right. We did.
They went to Athens and Santorini and Crete, and believe it or not, they booked it through Costco.
Yes, we did.
You can book everything through Costco.
Marty
Go, Papa.
loves
Okay.
Costco.
Marty's got to
Yeah.
leave.
Kind of
There you go.
interesting.
Thanks, Marty. Let me know how
Needs to
much.
be fed.
Let me know how many drachmas I owe you.
Yes, I will.
Okay.
I'll give you a call.
Okay.
Your Kroger stuff is all put away too.
Okay. Thanks. Marty also does a lot of my Kroger shopping for me. Look at this. We've got enough euros for a long, long time.
Pretty wild.
Yeah.
He did a fine job shopping.
Yes, he did. Okay, Sam, you can. Wow. Look
Yeah.
at this.
So
Yeah,
that's the
Do you
story.
need
They met on the bus.
Onion or tomato?
I'm good.
So
And they
they're on
ca-
the bus, just like a downtown bus?
Well, yeah, they were going to UD, and she was coming from Five Oaks, and he was going from like wherever Michael Bashaw grew up, sort of on the East End somewhere. And they had a mutual friend, and so when they went out on dates, the mutual friend had to go out too.
Oh yeah.
Very formal. Well, this was like 70 years ago, right? In the 50s?
Yeah. In the early 50s, 'cause I was born in 54.
Yeah, so yeah, over 70 years. Well, these are really good gyros, too. The lamb meat is delicious.
Yeah. That Greek festival is always great for food, man.
They have
Right.
great food.
They know how to do it.
I don't know.
I think
Pass this.
Yeah,
they
you
buy
have
the
to
Euro
Eddie
meat.
and put it in between Eddie and Eleni. Here you go.
That'll work.
I will admit. They probably buy the Euro meat. They probably don't.
You don't think they make it anymore?
Yeah. Is it on the roaster though? I mean, they
know.
might heat it, cook it.
They might. I don't know.
I mean, I've made it before, and it's good, but
Does your friend still do it?
It's
Sam?
work.
Does Demetrius still do it? The Greek Fest?
Yeah, I think he's still involved. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I don't know what exactly his role is
When
right
Sam
now.
went to Kalamazoo, tell him what house you lived in. He's has a
Sam's got his mouth full.
my fork
And-
hasn't been in my mouth, so it's still clean.
Yeah. Put this hero in front of me and
Sorry.
asked me a question. Yeah, so a couple of my housemates were Greek,
Okay.
and they're both of them. They were cousins, and their parents had like come over in the 50s, I think, with just a suitcase, and had done, both of them had done pretty well. I think his dad ended up being an engineer at Chrysler, and
Harry, what did Harry's dad do?
I don't remember.
But they called it the Greek house, but it wasn't like
Just
the
two
Greek. It was
guys.
just
Right.
like Greeks. It wasn't.
It wasn't a frat.
It was no, but it was just a Greek house.
Yeah.
And he ended up moving here and marrying into the Zabakos family.
Yeah, Demetrius then he's from Grosse
Yeah.
Point, Michigan,
Oh.
and he married to Zabakis, and now he runs like the Greek Fest.
Well, it didn't run
Big-
it.
but a big part of
He's
it.
involved with it, I think, on helping with the finance side, because that's what he's an accountant.
Is it no feta?
There is.
Oh, there's
There might be a little feta left
You know, Eddie,
in the other room.
I think in the refrigerator I saw a thing of feta.
Well, there's
From
a
us.
container that's got a little left that I didn't throw in the salad.
Okay.
So it's probably enough to put on your gyro.
Oh yeah, there's no feta on the ear, but still good.
Yeah, right, good.
Yeah.
But yeah, so yeah, then they had their wedding at the Marriott. I remember. At the church, but it's nice.
at the Greek church.
At the Greek church, yes, of course.
All good Greek kids go there. And get married at the
They
Greek
met
church.
at actually Greek camp. They have. I don't know if you've heard of it. They have Greek camp.
Yeah, they do.
So they can meet each other and encourages them to, I think, to marry.
They met at Greek camp.
Mm-hmm.
She went to IU, right? And he went to Kalamazoo.
I mean, lucky for me, my mother, didn't push Greek camp.
You didn't go to Greek camp?
No. I'm not a camper. I don't
Well,
want to go to
Demetrius
any
did.
camp. I did go to Greek school.
To learn Greek.
Yes.
How many times have you been to Greece?
Twice.
Just twice? When was the last time you went?
Long time ago.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember. One of my kids was 14.
Oh yeah, so it's
So,
good.
That's,
Do you want to go back to visit?
I want to go to Spain more.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I feel like,
You've never been to Spain? Okay.
and I think that'd be pretty interesting.
Yeah.
And I mean, would I like to go to Algeria? And would I like to go to maybe some other island? Yeah, because most of the time I've been there, I've been in Rhodes, which is a cool island. And I know what to order. So I can eat my way across the country, which is
There you go. A
the
lot to be said
important
for that.
thing.
That's important.
That's what we're doing here. Dinner with Dan.
That's exactly right.
We're eating heavy duty Greek.
So speaking of road trips, though, Eddie, how did it go?
Made it back.
What was
Well,
your
where did
favorite-
you go?
All over.
He did the Oregon Trail
The Oregon
this
Trail.
past week. Here, I'll show you the picture of
It was,
before they left.
one of the-
Oh, 2,000 plus miles.
Did you go with your sister?
Yep.
Here, Lenny, here they are before they left with their Oregon Trail shirts.
Can I see the end of it?
Saw
They
the.
said the shirts say "Get in, loser. We're going to Oregon."
How did they look at the end?
Yeah, I didn't get a picture at the end. How did you look at the end?
Pretty good. They went to the end
tired.
of the Oregon Trail sign.
Oh yeah.
Did you have to float your wagon down the river?
We paid someone.
You paid someone. That's usually a good option.
Yeah, that's a
But
good
you
option.
didn't
If I remember that game,
He didn't die of dysentery or a snake bite.
there was no cannibalism.
No, not this
Was there
time.
cannibalism in the Oregon Trail?
They-
There was a family that got stuck up in the mountains.
The Donner Party.
Well, the
right?
Donner Party.
The Donner
got
Party
stuck
was
in
on the
mountains
Oregon
and
Trail?
resorted to
But I
camp.
thought they were going to California.
Yeah.
Donners, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
But anyhow, they left about 12:30 Monday after the block
Yeah.
party. So Eddie, you can take it. Well, he's going to eat.
but tell us where you went though before you take a bite.
Oregon?
But where'd you stop on your way?
First night,
First night was Independence, Kansas.
Missouri.
Missouri, right outside of Kansas City.
Harry Truman's.
Yeah, we saw
which
his
is
house.
also where the Oregon Trail started, Independence, Missouri.
Good to know.
Yeah.
And then we drove to
I've been there and seen.
I think
seen his house.
Cheyenne. And we drove to Cheyenne.
Okay.
That was Tuesday night.
Tuesday. Then we drove to Du Bois, Idaho.
Boise, Idaho.
Boise, Idaho.
Wednesday.
That was Wednesday. Thursday, we got to Portland. And then I left at 4 a.m. for a wedding.
What time did you get in Thursday to Portland?
Oh, it was kind of early-ish. Because we're waking up like at 6 a.m. to get on the road.
Wow.
Probably about, it was right during rush hour, so 4 p.m.
Great.
But then he had to be at the airport,
At
Portland
4 a.m.
Airport,
Was it fun?
4:30.
Well, you should go do it.
I don't think so.
Now, to
Sounds
make
like a long hike.
to make his old man proud, I'm happy to say that he finally got his first speeding ticket.
Nebraska.
in Nebraska, a state he
Oh, they
vows
got
he's
you.
never going to go
The
back to.
One state, one cop in that
The
state.
Cornhuskers gotcha.
And he
How fast
found
were
you?
going?
It was a speed trap.
How fast were you going?
No,
Yeah.
It was a speed.
No,
no.
no.
How fast were you on?
Oh, 74. It went from 80 to 55. I didn't see it soon enough.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah,
Then
that's cheap.
And then it
Yeah.
went right back to 80.
Stay away from
That
Lower
is a speed
Bellbrook
trap.
Road.
Yeah.
There's a
Really
speed
small
trap
water.
there.
Well, there was a crossing. Yes. But that's the one cop in the state, so.
Well, we're glad you're back, and I know how excited you are to be on the podcast this week.
Oh, I love
Well, he made it in time for the wedding.
Made in time for the wedding.
And Zach Rouge, his buddy, took his tuxedo over for him.
That's so nice.
And we might have someone new moving to the block.
I've heard. Are you excited?
Damien got approved, I guess. So.
Yeah, for the next door house. Eddie's friend, Damien. Just Chuck Zabo's selling the house.
No, I noticed the house was for sale.
Yeah.
Are you excited about that, Eddie?
Sure.
You're becoming like Ann Charles Watts.
This will be Party Central, you know. It'll continue. It'll continue on. Eddie and
Does Damien have a partner?
Yeah, Liberty. And they
Is
have
she
a kid
coming?
together, Lindley. Yeah, they're buying the house together from
Liberty is. And what's the baby's name?
Lindley.
Rendley?
Bentley.
How do you spell that?
Don't ask me questions.
With an L. Lindley.
don't ask me
Lindley?
questions.
Is it Lindley?
He said
With
the
an
wrong
L?
seat for
When-
that.
Okay, I got it. Thank you. Well, this is exciting news.
Yeah.
The next generation on block party.
Well, and
I
I'm
mean,
happy.
block, on
I'm
block.
happy to have my roommate
Yeah.
back.
It's awesome.
I am happy to have my roommate
But
back.
I am exhausted.
You look a little tired, Eddie.
You do look tired, Eddie. But your hair looks great.
No, I look good. Okay. Just sleepy. But yeah, it was a long trip. Saw the Golden Spike.
So, what did you and Lily talk about on the way?
Stuff.
Stuff.
The Golden Spike was that the spike that where they connected the Transcontinental Railroad?
Yep.
And where is that? Utah or something? Where is that?
Nebraska. not
It's in
Kansas
Nebraska.
State.
Okay.
The largest train yard in the world's there too.
Oh.
And then they went by the Great Salt Lake.
Went by the Great Salt Lake, saw the blind
It's
flies. It's dying. Oh yeah, the little marina that they have a boat on to take people out was completely dry. The boat was just sitting on the sand.
Yeah. Yeah. That lake's in a lot of trouble.
I'm texting my child who's telling me to leave his packages outside.
But so I get to call my insurance agent tomorrow
Yeah.
and take one more car off my insurance.
Congratulations.
Well, yeah.
Yep.
That's
Right.
exciting.
You do.
And
like it.
and the other good news is, my trusty steed, my 20-year-old Chrysler Town and Country
Yeah.
minivan, is now a stablemate with my new Chrysler minivan.
So, I mean, you
So-
got the garage open?
Yep. Well, yeah, so they're both in there. They're stablemates now. My trusty steed and my new car, which I call the Silver White Buffalo. And I've decided to start a collection of Chrysler minivans.
Is that what you're doing now?
Yeah, I got two, and I'm going to try for three.
Why?
Three, Dan.
Yeah. I want one from like every decade.
That's silly.
Yeah, but it'd be awesome.
don't
I mean, Jay Leno gets to collect cars, and nobody says anything about him.
I know, but it's not like minivans.
Yeah.
Chrysler minivans. It's a deep cut.
Hey,
Yeah.
Well, they'll be easy to get.
hey,
That's an inexpensive hobby.
You think like there's any left that haven't fallen apart?
yeah.
Well, he didn't say they were going to run.
Oh.
He said he was going to collect them.
See these
Let's
babes?
hope none of our UAW buddies hear
Just
you
so
say
you
that.
know, I grew these.
Oh, congrats. Lenny grew
I grew the little round things.
the cherry
The
tomatoes.
tomatoes.
Oh, tomatoes are good. Your salad was excellent.
Salad was excellent.
Oh man,
Yeah, I can make a Greek salad.
you know, that's one of the things that I truly love about the Greeks is feta cheese and Chobani Greek yogurt. Every morning I now have a Chobani Greek yogurt.
When I was a kid, they made that yogurt like in the oven, and I've done that before. But
You made yogurt?
yeah, you also could buy a yogurt maker that did it more easily.
I've never heard of making your own yogurt.
Yeah, you just need whatever goes in there, and I don't remember because it's been a long time, because why would I make it?
Right, when you can just get the Chobani yogurt.
I can buy that stuff that's like 9% fat that's really delicious.
I like to take blueberries and dump them in vanilla Chobani yogurt.
I
I
like
do
to add
the
sugar.
vanilla yogurt with strawberries.
The strawberries,
or grapes every
Yeah.
morning. And a hard-boiled egg. That's my breakfast.
Yeah, that's good eating. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's a good breakfast.
You make
And I
it
could
on
eat
low
those,
temperature in the oven for days.
What's the
Interesting.
olives are called? Calamari olives?
Well, they're Kalamata, but
Kalamata.
I think
love
that's a
black
region
olives. Yeah.
and a preparation. Because when I was a kid, you couldn't really find them, but they gave you Spanish olives at my house
Yeah.
and green ones.
And Greek olive oil is good. Yep.
No, Greek food is very delicious.
Your tip for Greek olive oil is there's a woman who grew up here. Her name is Theo Stefan. She owns a company called Global Gardens. It's in California. And she imported all these trees. So she's got all these Greek olive trees from Crete.
Huh.
And she's, and she bottles it and you can buy it online.
Ah, is that what you use?
No, because I used whatever was in my yellow olive oil
Whatever's
thing.
in your Kroger. Or,
I used to get, I got it at Dorothy Lane, but I used to buy it at Busala's Bakery. He had Eleni's olive oil.
Oh.
So how could I not buy that?
Yeah, no kidding.
Well, it's not there anymore, and he doesn't own it now. The Japanese do.
He doesn't own it anymore?
Sal's Bakery?
He owns the one in Mason or wherever that is. But no, he doesn't own the one up here. But they wouldn't buy it without, buying the name.
Yeah.
And the food is perfect. I don't know how to explain this. It's not necessarily, it tastes fine, but they're all perfect. They look like they were,
Processed perfectly.
yeah,
There's
but I
no-
don't think they are. It's just they don't allow for the casual nature of
Baking.
baking. Right.
At the Busalis Bakery here. But
Yeah.
he owns the Busalis Bakery in Mason? And
Yeah.
they're both named Busalis?
Yeah.
You know,
Strange.
Stacy, who was my dear friend, Stacy Ruzakis,
Yeah.
for my dear friend at Legacy, she always gets me the Easter bread from Busalis, which is like a sweet bread around Easter.
Yeah.
And that's another thing that I like about the Greeks, is their Easter's usually a week after.
Yeah.
So I'm able to get my Greek friends' Easter candy at half price off.
Oh yeah.
Of course.
Nice one.
I just want the cheap peeps.
Yeah, she loves the Peeps. I brought her.
It's
Eddie,
ridiculous.
Eddie, my
I don't know why I
son,
like them.
who is 31
Oh yeah,
years old.
thanks, Eddie. I
Yeah.
was so thrilled.
And I've been buying Eddie Peeps since he was a little boy, and I did not know he didn't like them.
Somebody else probably ate them.
And he finally
But
told
somebody
me.
else probably ate them when you left them there.
I found him, and I said, "Here's your Peeps, Eddie." He said, "I've never liked these." And I said, "I got a friend, Eleni, who loves them." So that's how you got the most recent Peeps.
I was so glad that you didn't like them because I don't know what there is about Peeps.
Yeah,
It's just a glob of marshmallow sugar.
you knock them down, man.
Yeah, I don't care for them either. That's interesting.
Eleni
Yeah.
loves them.
I've decided the taste is somewhat genetic. So I have two kids. One of them likes the same desserts and foods that I do. And the other one, which is actually Alex, liked the same desserts and foods that Dick did.
Yeah.
How interesting.
Because I'm raising both of them in the same food. Right.
Might
But
be
like
genetic.
candy, my older one liked Skittles. I love Skittles. Peppermint patties. The younger one likes, I don't even know what he likes, but he likes baked goods that Dick liked, which were always sort of German baked goods. Well, it's nothing I grew up eating.
Yeah.
Interesting. Interesting.
Well, I also found out that Eddie doesn't like marzipan,
Marzipan is gross.
and I've been
It's a
buying him
little
that
gross,
forever.
but I eat it.
It's gross.
I love marzipan. That's my favorite candy.
Well, it's good that you're finally coming clean.
chocolates. Do you like marzipan?
Not really.
Yeah, it's almond paste.
Yeah, I'm not a fan either. We're on the same page.
The
Eddie.
Spanish make a really nice one with hard nuts, and it's hard.
Huh.
And I think somebody calls it turron, but I don't know if that's Greek or Spanish. Might be Spanish.
I don't know.
A marzipan when they're those sort of squishy things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not squishy.
And they're like in the shape of a pear or something.
Pigs.
Always in the shape.
There's that.
Yeah.
I always get them for every Christmas because that's a German thing. Ich
Yeah.
habe Schwein. We have pig. That's the good thing for New Year's that you've got pig. And I did not know that Eddie didn't like it. So the ones I got him for Easter, I was able to eat those shortly after Eleni got the peeps.
Good to know.
Yeah, good to
you
know.
These things.
But just so you know, I'm still
Maybe
gonna.
bring in like 5 little plates for the
Dessert.
baklava, etc. Yeah.
Yeah, just give me more spice chocolate. I think we can all win.
Yeah.
I do like this.
The bourbon cherries.
That's his mother.
They're only available at Christmas.
That's his mother. His mother never met chocolate that she did not like,
That's true. Virginia did love her chocolate.
especially dark Esther Price.
I think people lie about that dark chocolate. How could you like that over milk chocolate?
I like the milk chocolate better too.
She dark.
Yeah.
always
Virginia
dark.
did like the dark better.
I'm starting to like dark.
Why, it's not as sweet.
I like cheap candy myself. That's what I'm into.
Yeah.
Your cheap candy date?
Yeah, like M&M's.
Mm-hmm.
Sam, you married a cheap candy date.
Chocolate kisses.
Yes, I love chocolate kisses. Well said. Yes. So,
Oh,
Yeah,
Hershey's
she likes
chocolate.
the bad chocolate.
Well, Hershey's. Yeah.
Right.
Thank you.
yeah, the Hershey's.
I remember when I was first trying to impress Virginia, when I was a young attorney up in Columbus, and I would go to Lazarus downtown,
Yes.
and
Oh, yeah.
that's when they sold Godiva chocolate by the piece,
Yeah.
and it was real Godiva from Belgium, not Godiva made by the Campbell Soup Company here in America.
Right.
Oh, is that what happened to it?
Yeah. And it was real Godiva. They sold it by the piece. It was like 75 cents a piece. And, that was back in the late 70s, early
Yeah.
80s. And I bought a whole bunch and brought them to her, and she goes, well, I like Esther Price. Jeez. Man, this is Godiva.
Well, go
Well, I
ahead.
like
but-
Esther Price.
She was a Dayton girl through and through. That Virginia.
She was dating. Same thing with Mike Sell's potato
Potato
chips.
Yeah, she
She sat in line when Mike Sell's closed for an hour and a half to buy.
did. She.
Oh, God, yeah. She was on TV. She got interviewed on Spectrum, right? Remember that, Eddie?
Well, at the time, I think Mike Sills is one of the longest running potato chip companies.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was sad. R.I.P.
Are they still making those chips somewhere?
Yeah.
Yeah, in somewhere
Zanesville?
Zanesville.
Zanesville.
I think it's Zanesville.
Is that right?
Yeah, and they're still called Mike Sells. But yeah, she sat in line over there on Leo or Troy, whatever street, Stanley, for like an hour and a half and got interviewed on Spectrum News, and they played it like 15 times that day.
Oh yeah, Spectrum does that. So I went to lunch yesterday at Tie 9, and there was a line of 100 people plus at Gym City Records for some 21 Pilots thing that was being released.
Is that a group?
I
Must be.
guess, yeah. They're like, it was like the middle of the
Are
day.
they buying albums
I
or
guess, I
CDs or?
I guess. I have no idea. They were just all waiting in line, like they snaked through the parking lot over on 5th Street, and it was like past Tie 9, they were lined up, past, like almost into Jay's.
That was the smartest thing Gary Steiger, God rest his soul, ever did, was he left North Main after years of trying to make it go on North Main.
To go to 5th.
He moved down there where he should have been all along, and like within a month he had a heart attack and died.
But his children still run the place.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Which
yeah.
is great.
Well,
Yeah.
and he was tied in with the Goschlicks, and I've done 5 or 6 different Goschlick weddings. I'm sure I married one of them that works there, yeah.
Okay, so we have some baklava here.
Okay, yeah, Lenny's going to have to tell us the name of all these.
Well, here's the sad part. Remember the story about the bakery?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I don't know the baked goods.
Yeah, they own a bakery, so she doesn't know.
I mean, my mother never made these things. And I don't even like them.
You don't?
No, I like baklava. And I like things that are chocolate. And I like things with fruit in them.
And
Oh,
peeps.
see, I love these.
That's just
These are
trashy,
great.
whatever.
Oh, yeah.
With a cup of coffee.
Yeah.
Oh, those are courbietta. And are they good?
Yes. They're delicious.
You know,
I'm gonna have a cup of tea with it.
they're okay.
Okay, what are you talking about?
They're just okay. And my sister-in-law, Dick's sister,
Yeah.
took up making those one year, and she loves them. My mother was so proud of her.
Do you want tea? Does anybody want hot tea?
Yeah, thanks.
No, thank you.
Yeah, I'll take some.
Okay. I like it with mine.
Yeah, my
Baked
dear
goods.
friend, God rest her soul, Mitzi Leokakis,
Yeah.
who owned Limbo's. Every Christmas, her and her daughter Dee Dee, whose real name was Aphrodite, they would make these huge boxes of Greek pastries that they gave out to good customers and people that they worked with and stuff. Man, those two Greek ladies, man, they could make those pastries. They were all
my mother
good.
was making like chocolate chip cookies. She made these little tiny pie things with nuts that were like pecan pie. She made all these American things.
Well, that's part of the melting pot. And that's why we're sitting here in Dayton, Ohio,
Yeah, having Greek food.
having Greek food and loving it.
She made a few Spanish things. Chicken and rice. She made that. And my dad, after, I don't know, I grew up, I would make chicken and rice, Spanish style. I don't even remember what you call it in Spanish. But my mom was happy to let me make it. And after about 10 years of eating it, my dad told my husband he didn't really like it that much.
But he made it.
He ate it because I made
Yeah,
it,
okay.
which I thought was very sweet.
Yeah.
And he never told me he didn't really like it.
Well, it's like Eddie not telling me
Right.
that he didn't like it.
I've told you a lot. I don't like peeps. I think it finally quit.
No kidding.
I mean, I can never. Peeps like whales.
I bet somebody ate them because they
Yeah,
realized
probably did. Yeah.
one of the, and so they disappeared and you didn't believe that he
Yeah.
didn't like it. This year there was nobody else to eat them.
Yeah.
I like putting them in microwaves. Does that count?
That's fun.
Yeah, they blow up. Yeah.
But then do you eat
Make a
them?
mess? No. I just
Oh no, I ate them.
You know, there's so many different ways to eat peeps. A lot of people like to let them get stale and then dunk them in coffee.
Nah.
Yeah.
It's my question is, do we bite the head off first? And the answer is yes, we do.
The head of the bunny, yeah. Or the peep.
The peep, we bite
Yeah.
the little chicken heads off.
Yeah.
And now they have bunnies, so you eat the ears.
Yeah.
So I can tell a horrifying story about my dad and food. He liked pork more than anything, really. I don't know why. But he told me this story a few years back about when he was a kid, they would bring the pig to the backyard, kill it, and put it on a spigot. And he looked at me and said, they always knew we were going to kill him.
Huh.
And he still ate pork.
Yeah.
Man, I feel bad about octopus, and I think they're the most yummy thing ever. But I feel really bad because they're really smart.
About what?
Octopus?
Oh, octopus, yeah. Well, that's a big Greek thing.
I know, they're delicious.
Yeah, you got to knock all the ink out of them. You got to beat them to death to get that ink out of them.
Is that how you do it?
According to Sam at Legacy, that's how
Well,
you
I
do
believe it.
it. Yeah.
I bought a can of calamari once, and I was going to marinate it and make it the way I like it the best. So I open the can, and I pour the guys out, and there they are. And there's a lot of ink in there,
Yeah.
and they're really tough.
Yeah.
And I thought, screw that. I threw the guys away. I didn't cook them.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
I mean, I've had like fried calamari, and I've had it out of the can, but I've never really had somebody that went to like Jungle Jim's
And got them.
and got them, and then came back and beat the
Yeah.
ink out of them and prepared them the way that they would be prepared like on an island in Greece.
San Francisco style is the best. They're marinated and they're cooked.
Oh, okay.
You know, the way you cook ceviche.
Yeah.
It's not really cooked. It's deproteined.
Yeah.
They're delish.
Now, when you were growing up as a little girl, even though you got to avoid Greek camp, did you do Greek dancing?
My mother and I were some of the most uncoordinated people you've ever met. Not to mention the fact that, as I always say, there is not enough alcohol to get me to dance in public.
Okay, let me ask you this. You had 2 boys. Did they do Greek dancing with the little puffy
You
pants
really
on?
think I was going to make them wear that outfit?
So they didn't have to wear the little puffy pants in Greek
God,
and dance?
no. I'm not cruel.
Man, all the other Greek boys I know ended up doing that.
Their moms.
I think Nikki Ganaris did it. I think,
A lot of kids' moms did. I did not.
I'll be darned.
My youngest child wouldn't wear short pants. He wasn't going to dress up in that. My oldest kid agreed to do wrestling, and his friend backed out, all based on the outfit.
Yeah. You don't want to put the singlet on.
That's right.
Okay, so we got a whole bunch of pastries. Ooh, look at these pastries.
Oh yeah.
Go for it, Sam.
They have
More
names.
baklava over here too.
No, yeah,
Oh,
take
and we forgot to
baklava.
tell them, because they make lucamadas there, and we did make those when I was a kid. They're those honey ball puffy things.
Mm-hmm.
And my
Those are
mom,
good.
yeah, my mom at some point said, look, you just buy a thing of Bisquick, make these little round things, drop them in grease,
Got it.
roll them in honey, and there you go.
Since you are the guest, you pick.
I don't want anything.
What do you mean you don't want anything?
I don't eat this stuff.
You like baklava, right?
I'll eat baklava.
Yeah.
Well, there's a baklava there.
Well, I'll eat this one then.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Thank
Lots
you.
of good stuff here.
I mean, that's a kurabieve, or a kaluri.
Yeah, with
You
all
know,
the
is it
powders.
shaped?
Yeah.
I mean, they are shaped different ways. And that's a kurabieve. That might be like karidopita. Is it cake?
Yeah, it looks like
Have
cake.
walnuts in it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's karidopita. My mother made it sometimes. You make the cake and then you pour honey over it
Okay.
when it's hot. Little orange peel.
Eddie, you want a dessert?
Not right now. I'm still working on my UL.
Okay.
He's got a full plate still. Okay, Sam, lift your chair.
I mean, I haven't even had my
Eddie's got
servings of-
Oregon Trail lag.
Can I have 3 dolmades?
Okay.
I have ready.
Oh, man. Look at this.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, and also,
These are my
for
favorite.
those that are
These
listening
smell good.
to our feast, we do have a bottle of Greek wine.
Yep.
So,
And it's
Sam, can
good.
you hand me the
It
wine?
is good wine.
And the thing is, my mom, when we were kids and you bought Greek wine for holidays, all they ever imported was Retsina. And that's that white stuff. Though I don't know, it had pine resin in it to make it travel further.
Oh wow.
And it tasted a little funny.
Oh, good wine.
Okay, this is called St. George, and it is vintage 2022, and it is a mountainous vineyards, hand harvested, dry farmed, sustainable cultivation, ancient wine region, and I'll let you pronounce it since I don't know how to pronounce Greek stuff.
Skouras? Is that, I guess, is what it is? Skouras?
Hey, you're
Probably
Greek.
not quite right, but close.
And as we all
Better than
say,
you're getting.
that sounds Greek to me.
It's Greek to me. It's good wine though. It's tasty.
Yeah,
I
it's
can
pretty
say
good.
that.
Yeah.
No, it's excellent, and you guys can just drink that nice Chardonnay right.
You never go wrong in arrow wine.
Oh,
Whatever
you just
you're
go
looking
and
for.
you look for the numbers, how the rating was, and you ask that guy who always knows. The other guy who always knew died. That was heartbreaking. Yeah,
Yeah, I saw that in the paper like a year ago, right? Steve, wasn't his name Steve?
yeah, it might have been 2 years, but
Yeah.
he was my go-to, and then the younger guy's there. And
Yeah.
Very
I think-
knowledgeable. They don't give me any requests for Greek wine, but they show me where it was.
There was like 3 choices, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just a few, yeah.
Yes.
Well-
Very good. I like Greek Fest. I'm glad they got good weather this weekend.
Yeah. And you
I
know,
didn't think the advertising was like it was in the past.
last year,
And there's a admission fee, which I thought was interesting, but
my
lot
good
of
friend
expenses.
Gary Manos, whose mother was a Zavakis, he always sold me the
Yeah.
lottery tickets, and he didn't sell me this year.
What happened there?
I don't know, because last year I won $500.
Good
Maybe that's
job.
why.
Yeah.
My sister asked me if they mailed me any. And I said, well, no. And she said, well, I didn't get any either. They used to mail every
Yeah.
parishioner,
Yeah.
you know, tickets.
Maybe they didn't do it this year.
And then you bought it.
Yeah.
You bought them all, or occasionally I'd sell some. When I lived north and close to the church, I could get more, and I'd sell them. Otherwise, I just bought them. But I will say this: my mother won one year, and I won one year, $5,000.
Yeah.
Nice.
I think I
Have
remember
to give
the-
most of it to the church, and the rest of the tax man. Yeah,
That's why you won. They do give it to the church.
but I wasn't even a good Greek.
They had probably given all the good Greeks.
Well, you know,
They
Virginia and
already
I
had
won
their
the.
opportunity.
We hit the Corpus Christi reverse raffle, and we won 5,000 one year, and then we gave 1,000 back to the
remember.
church. Yeah.
Oh, I gave a third back to the church.
Ah, man, I just.
My
man.
mother told me I had
There you,
to.
Mom's right.
That's excellent.
And also, we do have a bottle of ouzo. So if anybody wants a shot of ouzo, we've got that here.
Yeah, we went to the Greek islands for our honeymoon too.
Oh, you did?
Well, we did a cruise
Yeah.
that left out of Rome, stopped in Sicily,
Okay.
and 3 stops in the Greek Isles. Mykonos, Santorini.
Patmos.
Beautiful, unbelievable places. We also stopped in Turkey, saw the ruins at Ephesus. That was really cool.
Yeah, we did see the ruins at Ephesus.
Were all the beaches rocky? More than sandy?
More rocky than sandy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But it's just so blue.
I know. Yeah.
It's just so blue.
I mean, my mom grew up on the ocean.
Yeah. It's,
They had a house like a couple blocks in, and then they had a house like right on the ocean. And for, I don't understand why, but in the summer they lived right on the ocean. And I was there when I was last in Greece. There's nothing left but like pieces of the foundation.
Yeah.
But it really was sitting right on the ocean. And everything was like brick and stuff, so it's not like it was gonna rot.
Yeah.
it's beautiful.
It is.
Yeah.
It is beautiful.
And Greek people are generally friendly, and the
Yes.
food's fabulous.
We had the
Food.
best meal of
Oh,
our life in
Mykonos.
Mykonos.
Oh man, food was
It was
great.
this fish dinner
Had
that
sea urchin.
they had just like pulled out of the ocean.
Oh,
it was
so good.
It was so good. It was
You had
great.
sea urchin, did you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I have a story. I went
Half
to-
of it, the English translations were sketchy, so we didn't
Yeah.
always know what we were eating. We were just like, oh, just bring us this, whatever, and everything was awesome.
I went to a birthday party for a friend. It's her 50th birthday. Her husband organized this trip, and we all went to London. So we go to this fancy restaurant that's world renowned, and we have whatever someone has chosen for us. And my friend Margaret went. He was a surgeon. And so the next day, actually, no, it was 36 hours later, which is how I know what kind of food poisoning it was. But it was time to go home, and everybody was sicker than a dog. And the only people, Margaret didn't get sick because she didn't eat the sea urchins. It was quail eggs in sea urchins.
And this was a world-renowned
Yeah.
restaurant.
Yeah.
And it was Margaret Dunn did not get sick.
She did not, because she did not eat that thing. Luckily,
Huh.
I happen to travel poorly, so I always have low modal with me. So I was the only person that had drugs, but I was still sick. Just not as sick as they were. I mean, and it was horrible. We weren't all on the same flight, but people were sick all the way home.
And I don't know how lucky we've been, because I'm a pretty adventurous eater, and I've never been sick on any of these trips.
He's knocking on that. He's
Knocking on wood.
He's ate some really terrible things. But yeah.
I haven't been sick on a trip
I'm
other than that time.
adventurous. If there's something weird on the
Yeah, no, I'll
ostrich
eat
or
most stuff.
crocodile or whatever. I'll order it. You know?
I won't eat insects.
I would eat insects.
And I've
I
tried
like
snake, but I
snails.
don't really want it.
Snakes? Yeah, I ain't gonna eat no snakes.
The only thing that I ordered I couldn't finish was the cow's brain. That's a bad idea.
I've
And they even
tasted
told
Don't
it.
him
do it.
not to order it.
He did. I didn't listen. I was like, no,
Well,
I
there's
had to
some
try it
disease
once.
you
Cow
can
brains?
get.
Yeah, in Paris. Bad idea.
Yeah, I was.
Everything, all the
Margaret's
other
husband.
weird stuff, though. I mean,
Bill ate it.
rabbit,
He ordered
duck,
brains somewhere.
snails, all that.
I tasted it.
All that stuff's great.
Have
Order
you?
it.
That was before
But
I was
cow's
really
brain,
fearful
I would
of
steer
that
clear of.
terrible prion disease.
Yeah.
Now I.
That sounds bad.
It was bad.
terrible. He couldn't
It's
finish it.
tasty.
I thought it was awful.
No,
It's
I
the only
actually
thing
think it's
I
tasty.
ordered,
Have you-
I couldn't.
Have you ever eaten horse?
Not that I know of.
I haven't either.
I don't know if I could eat. I like horse racing. I don't know if I could.
You know,
do that.
I give money to different animal rescues. One of my favorite is Peaceful Valley Donkey Rescue. I always have a Peaceful Valley Donkey Rescue calendar, and I've got Peaceful Valley Donkey Rescue playing cards. And I also give money to, I think it's called Gentle Giants. They're the ones that rescue these big horses before they get taken down to Mexico or Canada. And
Turned
for
into
food.
glue.
And you get bumper stickers for them that say, Americans don't eat horses.
That's interesting.
So
Okay.
if you want a bumper sticker that says Americans don't eat horses, I can fix you up.
I think
I'll
horse
take it.
racing is cruel.
You do? Why?
Well, there are protesters at Saratoga.
They've bred those animals to where they can't sit still. That's why they're so ready to run. I mean, they've just been selectively bred.
I don't think that's true.
It is
I've-
absolutely true. Look it up,
I've,
Sam.
I've seen those animals. sit.
Yes. Are they sitting still?
Yeah. I go to
Where'd
the
you go?
paddock.
At nap time?
I go to the paddock and see them. Most of them are pretty calm.
You just don't want to feel guilty.
Well, we saw
I don't feel guilty because I shouldn't feel guilty.
I like it. We got some controversy. Finally, episode 4. It took us till episode 4 till we finally had a smackdown.
I like it. It's very exciting. No, we had a disagreement in episode 1 because we said that American Beauty
American
was
Beauty.
anti-feminist, and Sam
Oh, no.
said it was not.
That's
Sam
true.
always is the one.
I'm always the problem. We had a disagreement over the Gilded Age.
The Gilded Age. Sam
Yeah.
doesn't like the Gilded Age. Actually, it's usually always Sam.
You guys just try to gang up on me.
Poor Sam. Now I'm feeling sorry
No,
for him.
Sam's fine. Sam's gonna be just fine.
But we went to Saratoga, and they had a good amount of protesters at Saratoga, and Sam
Like
did say-
more, it was like a Kentucky Derby level. There were like 20 people.
And usually at Kentucky Derby, you have the horse protesters.
The
Yeah.
animal
And-
rights, and then you have the Christian crazies who are
Like for
mad
the
that we're all gambling.
yeah.
Okay.
You have both, and you don't know which they are. But at Saratoga, it was all the animal rights folks.
Well, and they breed them to have those
Yeah.
skinny little legs.
They do breed them for that.
The skinny little legs is the problem because they
Yeah.
have such big body masses.
Right, and their
Yeah.
legs break and then they have to be killed.
That is
How
true.
is that unlike horses since forever?
No,
Well,
they weren't. No.
Do they have legs that look like that normally?
I've never
No.
seen a horse with fat legs.
Yeah, but
Sam,
not.
their legs are much thinner.
Yeah.
That's their
And that is the big. And I like horse racing. I always wanted to own a horse. I always wanted to own a parrot. I'll never. But that's a fact, Sam, about the smallness of thoroughbreds' legs.
That is true.
That's the one thing that.
But I'll say this.
That's
when
what,
they say, I think they do need to regulate horse
Oh,
racing
absolutely.
better. That's what
Yeah.
I think. But I think my issue too is they have them on all these drugs.
Oh,
That they had the deaths of the horses because they're so steroid and drug ridden. So I think
There needs to be more focus on.
Well, that is
safety. I would agree with
supposedly
that.
illegal, but
Baffert, like he's a cheater and then he's back at it.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
They did suspend him.
But
He
he's-
was out for a while.
He's got great hair, but he should have been suspended.
He was. He
He's
was.
got the prettiest gray hair. Anyway,
I don't even remember that.
the thing about horse racing that bothers me though is when horses in general. If we didn't breed horses, they would be extinct anyway. Like
Aren't there a few wild
Not
Packs
really.
of
And
stallions.
there's some packs of stallions, but that's all protected to an insane degree
Right.
of protected by humans. So if
Yeah.
they're kind of like dogs. Like dogs are bred and cats are bred for humans' interests,
Yeah.
and horses are too. Like they would not exist. Today.
Millions of alley cats on this street alone that would say they don't need you.
Yeah.
They're eating our food.
Well,
They're eating our
people are feeding
They're
them.
eating birds.
They're eating. They mostly eat off of the trash that is humans. That's
That
my
is one
point.
thing about Row Avenue, is we're alley cat.
Do you guys
Heaven.
need a cooler to make a shelter?
No.
I have one in my garage, and I don't want to toss it.
A cooler.
Yeah, you know those big styrofoam coolers? Cut a hole in the side, and you put straw or hay. I always mix them up. They eat one of them, so it must be straw.
Well, we have
And then
another
they have
controversy.
shelter in the winter when they're stray.
No, they just have our garages, Eleni.
Okay.
They seem to be fine.
Let me say, I am ever so grateful that I have not, in many, many years, lived anywhere where there was a stray animal problem, because I would feel really bad. I feel bad about the raccoon that's out there now, and there were 3 of them, and now there's only 1. Then I decided maybe they were babies, and maybe they just grew up and went, somewhere else.
Yes, probably.
Okay, just a minute. Feel bad for these raccoons. Last Friday, before the block party, we had Lobster Fest.
You know, they went through the raccoon trash.
And Frank, my oldest son, and Marty or Eddie will weigh in on this. He was supposed to take the trash out. He took all the trash out except one bag that had some lobster heads in it and a bunch of shrimp tails and everything else. Left it on the deck. About 10 o'clock that night, there were these 2 huge raccoons out there going at it, ripping the bag open.
Lobster dinner.
Lily goes out there, starts jumping up and down, yelling and screaming, turning the lights on.
They're not leaving.
And they just look at her and flip her the bird.
Oh, my.
And she's like, I'm going out there. And I said, no, you're not.
Well-
because I don't want them things running into the house. And then they're going to be chasing them all over the house. So the next morning, poor Eddie, before the block party, had to get up and clean it up because they had made a
Were you
mess.
cursing Frank?
They like shrimp shells, and they really like Taco Bell.
He did a lot of the cooking.
I know
for the
this
train.
because in Oakwood, they used to get in my
Everyone likes
trash.
Taco Bell after midnight.
Even raccoons.
Even raccoons. But they
The
would
only
get in my
time you can
trash.
eat it.
Make a run for the border.
You know what you should do though? Get a garden hose if you want to get rid of them.
I didn't think
Spray
about
them
that.
with the garden hose.
But
I'm
we'd have
afraid
to
of
gone through them to get to the garden hose. That's the problem.
Well, yeah.
And I didn't want them
There's
getting in the house.
We got BB guns.
I heard them outside one time in Oakwood because my bedroom,
I wouldn't do that.
was up in some trees, basically. So I hear them out there, and there's a lot of birds squawking, I think. Someone's killing those birds. So I get up, it's the middle of the night. Dick worked a lot in the ER, it's me and the dog. So me and the 95-pound German Shepherd go out there. And I figured that dog is going to scare those suckers off. And they'll quit eating the babies. Well, dog goes out there. She barks. They don't care. I mean, she's big and stuff.
Yeah.
And they didn't care and they didn't leave. And I thought, oh, hell, they're not afraid of her. I'm going in there.
Yeah, no
I
kidding.
just went in. That's all.
That's right. That's right. Well, I'm glad you're back, Eddie. I'm glad you had a good week. Now
Yep.
back to work.
Back to the real world.
You'll be eating Greek food for a few days.
I guess so.
They like that. That's the nice thing about Sunday dinner too, is the leftovers, right, Danny?
Yep. And I want to tell you what. I don't know the name of this cake, but it is damn good.
It's karidopita.
Okay, I can't pronounce that, but it is damn good.
You're liking it?
I'm liking it.
Just cake with a little, does it have a touch of orange in it?
Yep. Yep.
Nice.
I'm liking it. Yep.
Anything exciting planned for this week, Dan?
Yep. This week, I'm going to start moving the stuff out of the back room, which I'm going to have redone into a master bedroom. And I've got the permission for the future owner of the house, going to be Eddie, that I can go ahead and do it. it's the way I can stay here.
I'm very happy about that.
So, as
Yeah.
you know, there's about 100 bobbleheads to move, and about
1,000 DVDs.
about 1,000 DVDs and CDs to move, which I have no idea where I'm going to put them, but we're going to start that tomorrow. And then Tuesday, our dear friend Ezra is going to come and visit me.
Oh, yay.
She just got back from Spain and Portugal
I saw that on Facebook.
with Dragona, and then she's leaving to go back to New York to be with the grandbaby. So she hasn't seen me since the funeral, so she's going to come over. And then on Wednesday, I'm going out to Old Hickory on Brown Street for a get-together dinner with a guy who used to run the drug dogs up at the airport. He's a really good friend of mine. Used to be here all the time doing search warrants. And he, you know, when Dayton cops retire, they move to Buckeye, Arizona.
Oh, I know.
Seriously?
Buckeye.
Yeah, there's like 8 or 9 Dayton
Why
cops.
do they like it there?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't have a clue.
Buckeye.
Oh,
Where else would you
Do you
move?
know
Is
there's-
that a Phoenix suburb?
Yeah.
Do you know how big it is? It's like 150,000 people.
Jeez.
It's a Phoenix suburb the size of Dayton.
Yeah.
yeah.
Phoenix is
I know the mayor
is
of Buckeye.
enormous.
Well, anyhow, he's coming. And then Thursday, I'm going to go out with my favorite Greek grandmother, Stacy, for dinner. Sam is going to pick her up, and I'm going to meet Stacy and Sam for dinner.
Where are you going?
I think we're either going to go to Old Hickory, which is her favorite, or Longhorn. I'm not sure which.
Nice.
So, yeah, no, go ahead.
You got a full.
So-
I'm driving.
No,
I'm,
I'm done.
I've got stuff to do this
To
week.
go
Yeah.
across the street.
You got a full week for sure.
Yeah.
What about you, Eleni? What do you have going this week?
Well, tomorrow, Margaret's coming over. And we're going to do something because it's her birthday.
Oh, it's Margaret's birthday tomorrow. She's serving on a committee for us at Planned Parenthood, which is great.
She's filled her retirement with things to do,
Yeah, she's been great.
for which I'm happy. I mean, really, her son's in the hospital, but he's doing better. And she was going to Florida, so she didn't go to Florida.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So,
So you're having birthday lunch.
yeah, getting my hair cut. I'm doing something on Tuesday. I don't remember what it is. I have at least one thing every day, but I don't remember. I live day to day.
I like it.
One of the days, I'll go to the Packard Museum and accession some books.
Succession, some books.
Accession. That's what you call it when you put them in your, well, it used to be a card catalog, now it's a computer.
What? What do you mean? A card like.
Remember card catalogs?
Yes.
Okay, thank goodness.
So, but I don't understand what you're doing with the books. Oh, you go to the Packard Museum.
And they have a library, and they have like all the automobile quarterlies.
Oh, they do.
Mhm.
I didn't know this that the Packard had.
Oh, I think we've put 4,800 titles in the last few years.
You have yourself?
Well, no, I have friends.
How did you end up doing this work?
It's like the only car thing left.
If you don't know this about Eleni Preto,
I don't.
you want to live on the real wild side, get in a car and drive with her. It is the Indianapolis 500.
Not anymore. I'm really good.
It's even more than that. It's Thunder Road. What's that? Mad Max Thunder Road.
Yes, yes, I know what you're talking
Fury
about.
Road.
Fury Road. It's Fury Road.
Sure.
It is.
I am so much
And
better. I do not
it
have
is
high risk insurance anymore.
It's Ballad of Ricky Bobby, Talladega Nights,
I mean,
Days
I
of Thunder.
ticket.
Days of Thunder.
This is
I
a wood
rode.
table.
Yeah.
I rode
years.
twice with Eleni Preto, once in her red Porsche, and I thought I was going to die.
Well, they're not a comfortable car.
What,
No,
yeah,
that-
what are you driving right now, Lenny?
A BMW X3. I mean, it's a sedan. It's a SUV. They call it an SAV, sports activity vehicle,
I'm telling you, you
with an
wanna
M
look-
engine. It's really a great car.
This lady knows her cars,
I like cars.
and she loves Porsches.
When I
You've
was
got a
kid-
Porsche, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, my uncle who was my dad's brother-in-law. My aunt had died in the crash, but he still had the brother-in-law, and he owned a car parts place on Drill Avenue, or it might have been Ridge on that side.
Okay.
And I don't know. I loved going there. My dad and my uncle would let me play in the cars. There was always a dog in the junkyard, and they let me play with the dog, like on Saturdays when my mom was with my little sister. And it was so much fun because my mom, watched me much more closely than that.
How fun.
Mm-hmm.
What a great memory.
It was real fun.
She was a motorhead.
I like
So now
cars.
you go to the Packard Museum and catalog for them.
Well, I've worked in libraries before.
And so but you catalog them because you like cars and
Yeah, but I don't. This is the joke. I don't open the books. Maybe the first couple pages to get information.
right, but you don't read them.
Absolutely not, because then I would look at the books instead of doing my job.
I see.
Every now and then, the person I sometimes work with, who actually is the guy who sort of registers all the cars for the concours, his name is Mike Edgerton, and he's probably 81 now. I've known him forever. He'll say, "Look at this," because he opens the book sometimes.
I didn't realize they had all that at the Packard.
Oh, they have a huge library.
That's cool.
Yeah. And it's theoretically a lending library now, but not that many books are lent. And it's not, we're still working on all those books.
That's great. How long have you been doing that?
I think 2 years.
How'd you get into that? Just because you knew Mike Edgerton?
I honestly don't remember. I remember I volunteered, and Mike was in the library, and my other choice of a job was to give tours.
Oh, and you were like, no.
First of all, is anyone listening? I'm not Packards are kind of cool. They are. Old cars, the history of cars is very cool. But am I passionate about those old cars?
No.
No.
They don't go fast enough for her, man.
Wow.
It's not,
Man,
it's
they
not
go
like,
really slow.
And we've had, Dan had Kate Archdeacon on, and she's very passionate about being a docent at Frank Lloyd
Yeah.
Wright's house,
Yeah.
so not that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I noted that. So anyway, I just work in the library, and it's much better. I've told them I'll sit at the front desk if you need me to, and I'll take people's money. But I'm not. I'd have to learn all about those cars.
I hear you. I see. That sounds like a great week.
I had my last political fundraiser. The last one I had in 1993 was at the Packard Museum shortly after it opened, because I was buddies with Bob Sigmund, who opened it. And it was fun. We had old 30s and 40s hats for both the men and women, and we stood by the cars and
That's
had our
fun.
picture taken. It was a nice place for a
We
fundraiser.
rode a Packard for our wedding.
Isn't it?
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
We did.
that's right. I remember that. Yeah.
That was fun.
Went down to the arcade, got some
Yeah.
pictures taken. It's nice.
Yeah.
You can still probably call and get one.
Yeah, you can do
Oh,
that.
sure.
Yeah, I was looking at the picture of the arcade because it was when it was closed, and now it's open. That's nice.
It's open.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that sounds like a good week. We'll be here next week. What are we going to have next week, Dan?
I don't know. I'm
Kate,
still,
Kate will be back.
yeah, I'm still working on the canned fish edition.
Yes, we'll do that.
God.
Eddie's
Does
not.
that mean you have to eat some of
I
it?
like canned fish. I don't know if I like
That much.
that much canned
That
We're
fish.
going to
much
have
in one
canned
place.
fish and cheese.
That's the big thing in Europe now at the really fancy, trendy restaurants
Yeah.
is canned fish. And did you know, Eleni, that sardines get better the older they are in cans? I recently, from
Interesting.
there's a Jewish deli in Ann Arbor, Michigan called Zimmerman's, and I get their
I know
catalog.
who they are, yeah.
And they sell vintage sardines, like 8-9-year-old sardines.
Mm-hmm.
And Eddie, you helped me eat them, right?
No.
They do deteriorate some, but canning is really a very good way of.
Except for anchovies.
They do not get better with time.
Do not get better with time.
The sardines do.
Sardines do, but anchovies
Have you had
don't.
fresh anchovies? They're kind of gross.
Yeah, I've never had fresh
They're
anchovies.
not good.
I've a can.
I like the can because it's salt. I love the salt on the anchovies.
But apparently, the other trendy thing now too is I read in the New York Times, herring.
I like my herring with sour cream and
Well, these are just you do it.
Do you know? When Kate got us for Christmas, she got us canned fish. All these canned fishes for Christmas. That's what her Christmas gift to us.
Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah.
Yeah, it was good. We ate them over the course of the winter. It was nice.
So I
have some
got
canned octopus.
yeah, I'll try
I'm
that.
secretly a little afraid to eat it. Should I give it to him?
I've had canned
You should. You
octopus.
should give it to us. You can
Yeah.
come back for our canned edition if you want.
I
You're
got
always
a
welcome.
big box of German canned fish, and I'm just waiting to get the new update catalog from Zimmerman.
To see what new canned fish there is?
Yep.
Yeah, so it's
So it has
coming.
to be canned.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's
I mean-
coming.
yeah.
It's a coming excitement
Yeah.
for dinner with Dan.
I mean, am I willing to eat canned fish? Well, of course, that's how you get salmon, you know. When I was a kid, my parents were always looking for food that was different, and it came in a can. I mean, there was no fresh
Right. Yeah.
anything.
Canned pink salmon.
You could go to the Wilmington market where the Carices had a market, and they had like feta in bulk,
Yeah.
and they had olives in bulk. But
Yeah.
Cans with Dan.
We're having it one Sunday, but not next Sunday. We'll just have like a regular dinner. So we decided.
When Eddie got back from the Oregon Trail, he pulled in here a little bit after noon. He went down and he got a pouch of salmon chowder from Sea Bear, which is really, really good. Sea Bear is a place out in Seattle, Washington. It's where I buy all my salmon from.
Oh, nice.
They still harvest from like the rivers.
Yeah, they're fresh caught, you know, they're really good. And
from Clean Rivers.
Yeah.
they have pouches of salmon chowder that you just add milk to, really good. And I also love their salmon jerky. So they had a sale, but you had to buy 12 at once.
So Eddie did that.
No, I did it. So I bought 12 of the chowders. I bought 12 of the 2-ounce salmon things. And then I bought 12 of the jerkies. And after like the first 4 days, I only had like 5 jerkies left. So I ordered another 2 dozen jerkies.
Okay.
Salmon jerky's good. You want a bag of salmon jerky? It's really good.
No, thanks. I mean, I've had it. I like the beef better. My teriyaki
Yeah.
beef is my favorite.
Okay.
I'm not a jerky person. No.
Really?
You want some garlic? Fresh garlic?
No, thanks.
Yeah, so you got 100 bulbs of it.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, well, I
Drying in the basement. Yeah.
Yeah,
No
I bet your
vampire-
dad's
no
dying to have that.
No
Yeah.
vampires here. Got the garlic covered.
Well, the
I'm
garlic's
going.
gone everywhere. Garlic went to Portland. Garlic went to Wichita Falls.
Why are you growing garlic when you can't eat it?
I'm growing it.
Eddie's
Okay.
growing it. Yeah.
I do recall
Dan's
this.
not growing anything. Those around Dan are growing things.
I grew the tomatoes.
They're very good.
And they're really sweet, and they're called Sweet 100s. And I think they're a little tough, but that's my problem because I put it in a plastic big pot,
Yeah.
and I shouldn't have done that because the temperature isn't regulated well enough, and so the roots are getting hot in the day. I have a few left. I mean, I think there's probably one more bag, and then whatever's green, it'll stay green.
Yeah. It's almost the end of season.
Yep.
And they started early.
Yeah. But gosh, it's so nice the weather. So.
Oh yeah, it's been great. It's not supposed to rain till like the end of the week, maybe.
I
if
know,
we're
I
lucky.
might have to
yeah.
water.
Yeah.
Sam Waters, yes. All right. Well, do you have anything else, Dan?
Okay, so
Well,
I've
have you
got.
done a shot of Uzo yet?
You want a shot of Uzo?
I mean, shouldn't you end the podcast on a shot of Uzo?
Well, you should.
Who wants a shot of Uzo?
That Eddie, you have to have a shot of it.
I drank enough this weekend.
Okay.
I'm a driver.
Yeah, just a little bit, Danny. I'll do a shot with you because you can't let anybody have a shot of
Yeah,
you.
I guess I would do one too.
Oh, good. Okay. Thank
Trust
you.
my own.
Okay, I'm going to pour a little bit for Nan, and she's getting in a shot glass that's got Oscar Wilde on the front, and the quote is, "Work is the curse of the drinking class." Oscar Wilde.
That's pretty good.
It is
There you
pretty
go.
good. Go, Oscar.
And then for Eddie,
Oh, I get the
So
suffragette.
do you have to drive to Cincinnati for work?
3 days a week. So this week I do it Monday, Tuesday, Wednesdays. And then
Yeah.
Thursday, it's like I'm on a weekend because I
No.
drove to Dayton,
Yeah.
Okay.
which is nice.
And this one is for Eddie. And this is, it's got Dorothy Parker on the front. So if you and Eddie want to switch. And it's, I would rather have a bottle in front of me than a frontal lobotomy.
I kind of like that.
Okay. Do you want a little
No,
shot?
I'm driving
Oh, that's right. Okay.
myself.
And I'm
the
going to
dark.
have one Jamaica, no problem.
And I'm incompetent to
No,
do
I
that.
want the no, I want
Okay.
here. I want the little shot amount.
Okay.
Big shot amount.
I'm
I
gonna-
happy to? I'm happy to leave all the food. Are you people gonna?
Cheers.
Cheers.
To Greece.
To the Greeks.
To the Greeks.
And
To
to
the
Eleni,
Greeks.
our
Salute.
special
And,
guest.
and to our
Thank you.
special guest, Eleni, who I've known you for a long time, girl.
Yeah, now I know we're
And
old.
I hope I get to know you for a lot longer.
To
Okay.
Eleni.
Here, here.
Thank you.
What do they say in Greek? No, that's German.
Opa.
Upa? That's Greek?
Well, it's opa.
Oh,
Opa! Opa!
I mean, nobody in my family says that. Oh, but you say that before you throw the dish.
Well, let's not throw the dishes.
It makes no sense to me. I mean,
hate
my mom
pizza.
would never waste a dish.
It's tasty. All right, Dan. Anything
Yep.
else? I'm about to turn it off.
Okay, so that's it for episode 4.
Okay.
Make
So
sure
is-
that you let your friends and family know we are on Spotify and Apple Podcast.
Correct.
So tune in, let everybody know, and we'll be back next week for the 5th edition. Hey, maybe we'll do the 5th dimension. Maybe we'll do soul food.
Soul food.
Oh,
next-
that's a
Yeah,
good idea.
that was one of my favorite groups. Was the 5th dimension.
All right. To
Yeah.
be determined
I'd sort of
Sunday.
To be
Forgotten.
determined. Yeah, we'll let you know at the start of episode 5. So with that, Godspeed, fair winds until we meet again. Good night.